Hello. So today we're going to be talking about the annual general meeting, which is under the corporate law practice course. So you see the annual general meeting, which we typically refer to as the AGM, is that meeting which is held by companies in each financial year. Of course, under the new CAMA, small companies are permitted not to hold the AGM in every year. Small companies that have a single shareholder, all right? They don't need to have an AGM every year. But apart from that, other companies are required to have AGM every year. Now, when is the first AGM to be held? The first AGM must be held within 18 months of incorporation. And after that, the next AGM does not need to hold in that same year or in the following year, but in subsequent years, there shouldn't be more than 15 months between when one AGM is held and the next one. Now, what that means is that if we incorporate our company today, then within 18 months of incorporation, let's imagine we incorporate in January 2021. Now that means that by June of 2022, that's 18 months, we must hold our first AGM. Now, if we hold our first AGM by June of 2022, we would not need to hold another AGM in 2022 or in 2023. But from 2024, when we hold our next AGM, there mustn't be more than 15 months between when we hold that and the next one and subsequent ones, all right? So if the company, however, fails to hold its AGM within 15 months, they can ask the CAC for an extension of 3 months within which they will then hold the AGM. All right, remember we said it's 15 months between one AGM and the next one. If you fail to do that, you can apply for an extension of 3 months from CAC. But for the first AGM, there is no such extension. It must be within 18 months of incorporation. Now you see that at AGMs, the type of business that is typically transacted we refer to as ordinary business. And we have 7 items that form ordinary business of the AGM. The declaration of dividend, the presentation of the financial statement and the reports of directors and auditors, the election of directors in place of those retiring, the appointment of auditors, the fixing of remuneration of auditors, the appointment of members of the audit committee, and the disclosure of remuneration of managers. Now, this last one is actually a new addition we have to CAMA of 2020. It wasn't there in the old CAMA from 1990. Okay, so take note of that. Disclosure of remuneration of managers is one of the ordinary business of the AGM. And I'd like to highlight another one, the election of directors in place of those retiring. Now, this is different from the appointment of directors, all right? If you have appointment of directors as an option in a question you're given, it would qualify as special business in an AGM and not ordinary business. All right. Any other business transacted at an AGM, which is not one of the 7 that we've listed above, would qualify as special business. So appointment of directors would be special business. Election of directors in the place of those retiring is ordinary business. Now, what happens if a company fails to hold its AGM within the time frame that we stated above? Well, the remedy for a member of that company is that they may apply or may petition rather CAC to issue directives to the company to hold their AGM. All right. So those are the important details regarding the annual general meeting in a company. I hope you've learned something new today. Bye for now.